Okay? In the realm of kicking, the next kick that Emile Andre tells us we should have in our arsenal is the point kick. Remember his very first one was the coup d'apied bas, the low kick. The next one is the coup d'apied pointe, the toe kick. Okay? That's number 2 in priority for Emile Andre's Defense dans la rue, which is applied to Bartitsu just as easily. Okay, so the toe kick, or the point kick. This, like you'd think, is kicking with the toe, the point of the shoe. Okay? So if I'm here, and it can be either front leg or rear leg, doesn't matter. And if you remember, just like the low kick was this kind of snappy action, this is a snappy action too, like popping a towel, right? So if I'm here, I'm using my lead leg, it's just lifting and it's hitting, right? Pop with my toe. Or in this case, I don't have a rigid sole, so I'm hitting kind of with the flat of my toe. Boom, the ball of my foot. Okay. It could be low, boom. So I'd be hitting this guy right there, straight on, to lock his knee. Or it's going to be aimed higher, where it's aiming right the bladder, lower abdomen. Could hit him in the hip, right? Because that's a pretty easy kick. Doesn't take a lot of flexibility to be able to kick even this high. Okay, and so the hand action is usually going to this side or straight back. So the classical academic savate, when they threw it, would do this, right? Because throwing both my arms back really pushes my hips forward. It gives me that thrusting, snapping quality. Of course, we don't want to throw our arms way back. That's not practical in a self-defense situation. Since my hands are going to be forward here, whether I kick with my lead or my rear, my hands are going to come back to this guard position like we've been doing, okay? So if I'm here, I'm kicking with my lead, so it's going to be bam, and then back. And if I'm far enough away, I might take a little shuffle step, close distance, or if we're right here already at punching range, then it's just a quick, right? I blast him when I'm back. Just here, I blast him, boom. So it's that quick, and that could have been right to his lead leg. Okay? The rear leg, it's not much different. It's here. Now I'm bringing it up. I'm going to shoot it. Boom. So now I'm coming up and I'm getting here. Kind of leaning back, getting my head out of the range of his punch. And it comes back. It just is like it's snapping and bouncing off. So it's not this, whoa, like I'm trying to blast through the guy. It's a quick bam, 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 bam. If I'm here, right? Bam, 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 bam. And I could be, if I'm kicking his leg, I could be way out here. Front kick, that front kick to his knee. Boom, and as he's stepping back, as he's moving away, boom. Okay? So that's the point kick, the toe kick. We'll call it a front kick if you want to. Either lead leg, pop, with a little step, pop, with the rear leg, pop, with a step through, pop. But it's that hit, snap back. And we can double that, right? And I don't mean I'm going to go boom, boom. That takes, on the street, a little too much finesse to try to do 2 kicks without putting your foot down. So the way they doubled them, they let the foot drop just briefly, and then it bounces up again. So it goes, it hits, and it hits again, right? So I hit, I regain my balance, but I don't put my heel down. I bounce off the ball of my foot. So I hit and hit again. Pop, pop. That's how you double these kicks. Same way with the rear one. I could have gone pop, 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 pop. What is that? And you can get power from that too. Maybe I kicked with that one, the guy moved away, or he blocked it just a little bit, and then this is going to be even more of a powerful kick because I get that compression springing action as I hit the ground and bounce up again. Right? So I'm here, and I go boom, 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 right? Boom, boom, boom. That's how you double the kick. Okay? Same thing could be true of the first kick we covered, the low kick. Could have hit, and when I put it down, I'm not putting it down this way. If I know I'm going to double it, I kick, and I kick again, springing off the ball of my foot like that. Kick, 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 kick. Okay? Now another feature of this point kick is it doesn't have to be straight. It can be angled. And this is where the terminology gets fuzzy, because in modern savate, seems like they tend to call this a fouette, a whip kick. But in the old savate manuals, the old school savate, it was just considered a different angle for the point kick. It didn't have to be straight. And this is what most people would identify as a round kick or a roundhouse kick. But it's still with the toe, not with the flat of the foot or the shin. And in this case, it's simple. I'm here. So instead of contacting at this angle, I bring it up and I contact at this angle. Pow! But see, it still comes back the same way. I'm here, maybe I step up a little bit, I'm contacting at this angle, like a 45-degree angle upward, and I'm coming back down. Back. Right? And again, it could be the rear leg. I could be standing here, maybe the guy's throwing a punch at me, and I evade, and I've stepped out. Ooh, there it is. Boom! Right to the bladder, right to the groin. I'm here, we're exchanging. He extends himself and throws a punch. I step out to evade his punch, and then boom, right there's my kick. Boom! 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 And it can be doubled, just like we talked about. So I'm here, I've hit, and then as I bring it down, bounces off the ball of my foot, and comes right back. Boom! 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 Right? Now, and they can have various targets. Maybe I'm here. He's punched at me, extended his leg, and I step out. Pop. Pop. And that would be catching him right there on the inside of his knee with that hook, with this kick, this fast toe kick. Maybe I double it. I'm here, I hit his leg, then I double it, and I hit him in the ribs. Pop, missed. Pop, pop. Okay? Maybe I'm standing here, and so as he punches, I step out this way like I'm going to do, the typical boxer's sidestep and I'm away. But I add a little injury to the sidestep. I step out here like a typical sidestep, tag him in the groin, and I'm gone. Right? So again, the point kick, toe kick, can be straight on as a front kick. It can be angled as a round kick. But notice neither one is chambered. My leg goes to this intermediate position. Boom. Boom. So when I lift to here, it's pure potential. And the opponent might know what angle is coming. But it's not like I stopped there and chambered it, a la Bill Wallace. Right? It's always in motion. Boom. So it looks like it's going to be straight on, and it angles. Right? So it's unpredictable. I could even come up and then come down with the low kick if I needed to. Bam! To make it more deceptive. Okay? So, second important kick, the point kick. Work on combinations, making it straight, make it angled, make it straight, make it angled, and then play with doubling it. Bam, 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 bam. Putting things together. Put it with the low kick that we talked about first, Right here, maybe I do low kick, point kick, low kick. Maybe I've done step to at an angle. I've done low kick. I step out here, boom. Just play with putting them together in combinations of 2. Boom, boom. Because in a real street fight situation, you're rarely going to do more than a combination of 2 of anything like that before you have to reset. Okay? And then work with putting them with the punch, like we did with the very basic drill where we did kick, punch. Now I can do the same thing off my lead leg, where I go kick, punch. I'm here, kick, punch. Right? I'm here, kick, punch. Right? That's to get his attention. Maybe it's a stop kick to keep him from moving forward as he's stepping and stopping. Right. Okay? Or I could do it. Yeah, be creative. I could have done a punch him, and then I step out, kick him in the nuts. Punch him, step out, kick him in the nuts. So play with that one, because that's number 2 kick in order of priority. First the low kick, then the point kick. Okay? And next